Got it! Got it. Now it's working. Yeah, I was wondering why that wasn't working. It usually does. And I think as soon as you start chatting... It's such a cool transition. I'm so proud of myself. I think as soon as you start chatting, you appear somewhere. But I think, and now if you go... I don't know, what is this? Status? I couldn't see in the instructions what the... Maybe if you go exclamation mark help, it'll tell you? Actually, oh gosh. Tell you all the different, what do you call it? All the different, things. Commands. The commands you can do. Without the mark. Exclamation point? Exclamation help? I don't, it's an exclamation mark. I thought it was a mark. Maybe it's a point. In theory, you should be already popping up somewhere. Or you can blame me. Oh, I found you! I found you! I found you! You're in here! This is you! Yeah, so you're 100% happy. You couldn't be happier, and you're just a regular old townsfolk. And if you would like to change that, you just, you can go reroll. Exclamation reroll, and it should change you. Oh yeah, and your chats come up too. I forgot that they do that too. So as you speak, it comes up on screen. This is pretty cool, eh? It's such an awesome integration. I'm glad that they, like, it's part of the game. It's not even a mod. It's smart. Very smart. Look. So cute. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute talk? And now you're sitting down having a meal, having a chat with your bestie. Person who looks identical to you. That's so cool. You need someone to work there, we can sort that out. You guys are still miserable. We can't do anything about that right now. We're decorating. Y'all need luxury. You need a lot of things. You've only got 11 out of 12. You don't have access to any shopping, entertainment, or the apothecary of sorts. Public services. Library, newspaper stand. I mean, newspaper stand's such an easy one to do. School. We got a school in this area, don't we? No. We only have one school. Water park sim. I don't know what to look up. Water park sim. Sounds fun. Do we put a school? Oh, a school in this area actually would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Right next to the mayor's house. Yeah. Put it here. Put it here. Where would you put it? Yeah, maybe. No, I wonder if it makes more sense to put it along here. Then maybe have like housing out the back, or we could have it facing the road. I feel squashed there though, doesn't it? I would assume it's on Steam. Or we put it here. Or here. What are we thinking, do you think? I don't like how that Just leads itself nicely to a bunch of houses like around it. Or we put the school on the hill. Ooh. Ooh. I think this makes the most sense, doesn't it? Feels like this makes the most amount of sense. Just move some trees. The idea with the curved one was it's supposed to kind of go up the hill. So, in a ways... Character building. Whether or not we do that, or we do that. It doesn't really make sense. It makes more sense to having it face the main road there. So, let's do this. And then we'll just slightly curve the road this way. We'll remove this. A little bit bigger. We drop it down to 3, I think goes. 3, 2, 3, 3. 5, 3. And we'll have that follow the curve a wee bit better. Follow the shape of the school. And then it can do what it wants. We upgrade all of this. Ooh. Nice, then we have a nice new road. Nice new road indeed. Oh, except that. Oops. Nope. And then what we can do is we can fence this in even more. Grab some of those trees that we had before. One of those big ones. Or is that too aggressive? No, it's fine. I think that's a good idea. We have a sound barrier from the screaming children. And then give these guys a front. Another fenced-in area to their fenced-in area. I love a front yard. I like to have space. I hate those houses, like the ones in the corner of like Hagley Park on Riccarton. And the front door is literally on the doorstep, on the footpath. Like I just don't know how you could live like that. Just knowing someone could just like take 2 steps and knock on your door. Like I don't need a whole fence between me and the street, but like it's give me like a couple of meters. Like it's, I don't understand how they got away with it. Each their own, I guess. I'd pay a discount for that, but I wouldn't pay full price. What do I do up here? What do I do for the school? Oh yeah, I use this one. Doesn't really fit the back. Probably this one, eh? Wish I could take this fence. I want to replicate this one. No, not the right. No, incorrect. Does that fit the area? That doesn't fit either. Why don't we just go hedge? Why don't we just go hedge? Do this one, but this one looks like a prison fence. It's not. No. We'll do a low one of these, eh? I think because it's different, you can extend it, and it works. Converted shop. Open to the footpath up a hill. Ew. That's your bedroom? Ugh. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. That's a little too much. A little too much for me. Like, there's inner city living, and then there's just like unacceptable inner city living. Because obviously if it's a converted shop, then the way it was built, what it was intended for, it is quite different to the needs of a home. I feel like that's just cruel. Yacht. Very cute. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go do something. Close the door. And I will leave you with a view of... This is one of my favourite streets. Here you go. Leave you with this view. Gorgeous. I'll be back. Yeah, I suppose if it's your first flat. I didn't really know what is a good or bad place when you're first renting. I remember the very first landlords we had. There was 7 of us that went into like a purpose-built for students kind of flat, and I think the total rent per week was like $1,000, so that each of us was paying $100 each, essentially, which would have paid off their mortgage in like a year or something crazy, I reckon. And like it was as bare bones kind of house as you can get, but it was still new, brand new, but no insulation or anything like that. Bitty flat type thing. We were paying like $180 a room, essentially, and there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rooms. No, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there was 7 rooms. Yeah, no insulation or anything. Just shitty, tiny little bedrooms, but purpose-built for students. And at the end, we got it professionally cleaned and split the bill between us, because we were like, well, we've been living in it for a year. There's so many of us, we can afford to just get a professional cleaner and make sure it's done correctly. So we did. And apparently the landlord, one of them owned a cleaning business, and she went in after the cleaners had done their thing, and she like went to like the lights, they had like a light shade around. She went like up to the roof, put her finger behind the lampshade up the top, and found dust, and she's like, this isn't good enough. We were just like, what? We got it professionally clean. She's like, well, they did a terrible job, so we're gonna have to do it ourselves, and we're gonna have to cost you. And it's like, what the fuck? Calm down. Like, it was a level of cleanliness that was, I've never had another flat like that, or a landlord like that required that level of cleanliness. Just insane. Yeah, we had our current landlord realized that he was charging us well under market rate, and he's like, well, I usually put it up 20, but market rate says we could put it up further, and so we're gonna put it up an extra, double what we usually do. And it's like, okay, after we've just had a conversation about cost of living, okay, calm down. But I don't pity landlords at all. I think the only good landlord is someone who's part of like a rent to buy scheme. Who, if they're saying they're doing it for a social good, then there are ways you can do it where you are actually providing a social good. But if at the end of the day it's paying your retirement, then no, you're not an ethical landlord or whatever, even if you think you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. You're not. You're just doing it for yourself. Unfortunately, we have a system that incentivizes it, so... Yeah, market rates are just awful. We end up getting people by renting at like family homes for $600-700 a week. And that oftentimes is more than probably what the mortgage is for the landlord. Including all the rates and stuff. It's just so... yeah, very predatory. Anyone who's pro-landlord and not pro-tenant is like... has clearly never been a tenant. Not in this kind of situation. I reckon we can find one that matches. That matches? Nice. Nice. Ooh. What if we put... what's a school fountain? Little fountain? Love this mini fountain. It's so short and tiny that it doesn't really look like a fountain anymore. Nice. Good on you. I just reread that. But good on you. Non-informed tenants? Yeah, I can totally see that. I think the big one that we had to learn, which we probably should have pushed back on our current one, because I'm not sure what it says, but the carpet cleaning clause that a lot of tenancies have. And I think it's not allowed, but people put it in and people don't know any better, so they just sign it off. But I'm pretty sure it's not allowed. If I remember correctly. I mean, you can probably tell me. Or like it's not something they can put in a contract, is that you have to get it professionally. Maybe that's what it was. You can put in a contract you need it carpet cleaned, but you can't put it has to be professionally carpet cleaned. Yeah, clueless landlord's room also. Or landlords who become accidental landlords, which does happen, but... or unwilling landlords. We're looking to hopefully buy somewhere, but laughed at the thought of being neighbours with our current landlord. Like whether or not he would have to be good to us or we need to be good to him, to not be like a dickhead neighbour to him. That would be fun. Oh no, I pressed it. Didn't mean to. There we go. My long lost friend gives word. His response? Oh, okay. You're in an LGBT relationship. Good on you. His response arrived at the post. Oh, I'm trembling and really shaking. Please, could you retrieve the letter from the post office for me? Click on the post office. What is this? What? Okay. Clicking on post office. I have the letter from my friend. Okay. You open and read it for me. Dear friend, you never left my mind either, but life has a way of keeping you from doing the things that are most important. I'm angry too that it took so long for us to get in contact again. Now that we have, I'm delighted to visit you for tea or lunch. You mean the world to me. I never owned up to those feelings, but I think I finally had the wisdom and experience to say it out loud. Aww. There's something special between us. Aww. It's arranged to meet soon with such affection, my old friend. Oh. Oh. Aww. Aww. That's so cute. That was totally, that was not a friendship. There was a romantic relationship. I'd love to see some rainbow in the game. I hope we can get out of renting, but you know, it is what it is. Ooh, can I? Oh yeah, I haven't done any research for a while. What can I do now? I've maxed this out. Quite some. Oh, oh, I have to unlock them. Oh, I should have done that earlier. What was I missing out on? Oh, would have put autumn hedges in. Oh, that would have been cool. What else? Ooh, mushies. Oh, orange trees. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Okay, well, we gotta use them, so... Oh, maybe not that one, that's a little aggressive. Let's go... Oh, except... Oh, no. They kind of look like they do and you can't place them. Oh, I think that's the go. I like that one. What about these ones? What are you so tiny? Oh. I don't know if I like them. Hard to tell in the, like, setting sun. I feel like this one might be a little bit too big. Maybe a quadruple. Maybe do... Oh, no, that doesn't work, because we'll need to see out the window. Ooh. Yes, we got mushies. What was it? It was mushies and... the yellow fencing. I don't know if I like the yellow hedge. There'll be a use for it. Oh, okay, this needs more lighting. Oh. Here we go. And not quite. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I hate how uneven it is. Ah. Could we do like this instead? But kind of like partially. Yeah, we can do that. Safety fences? Yeah. Yeah. Do we do this maybe? I don't know. Or do we do this? I think it's here. I think this is where it's supposed to go. You just have to line it up perfectly. Yeah, there we go. And line it up perfectly here. Nice. What? Oh, that's not your fault. I get solicited all the time for people wanting to do my design work, or like they see how basic my stream is, and they were like, "Oh, I can do the graphic design for you. I see you don't have much going on," and I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm a designer. I do all this myself. I purposely don't do it. I'll do it when I'm ready." And they're like, "Oh, okay." So I banned the word design from my chat because it was just annoying me. I was like, I don't want to, like, it's in my rules as well. I was like, please don't solicit me for design work. Like, I can do it myself. Yes, I can see where they might have issues. yeah, it was like every other stream. It would be really annoying. But I totally get it. You gotta, I respect the grind. I respect the hustle. You know, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But it really was like every stream. Where else am I gonna put lights? I feel like this place really is on the fencing, isn't it? I love that you can put lights on the fences. Look how cute that is. I won't put one there though. I could. I wonder if there's like a poster. I wish there was more posters. There is this flag thing that you can put. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it kind of looks like a gaming flag. Is that an option? Like I have like a few assets and stuff for the stream, but the thing that I've learned with like that whole idea of like, oh, I can't start a YouTube channel and my videos aren't good enough, or I can't start streaming, I don't have XYZ. Once you actually test it and you realize that you don't need any of those things and you can just start, it takes the pressure off quite a lot. And like, I'm definitely someone who's, you know, likes to have things look a particular way and look professional, and then like when you start you'll actually get people's attention. But I've learned that like you can do it and you can not do it and the results are the same. Like it just takes time to build, whether or not it looks good or not. And typically people, I found actually that like a lot of streams that I like are just like, they don't do anything. They don't have fancy graphics around or anything. They just turn up, put on a good show, and you know, some people enjoy what they do and some people aren't their cup of tea. And that's why it's so cool. But I did put some effort into my transition and I'm very proud of it. I mean, come on. Come on. It's so cute. I need to do one for like following and stuff as well. When people follow you and when people subscribe, little alert emotes that you can have going on in the background. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this looks any good. I think maybe we do like a scattering of flowers. Ooh, a scattering of flowers could be kind of cool. How about random? All colours of the rainbow, please. Closer. Smattering of flowers. They're all random colours. Some people will hate it. I don't know if I like it. Why? Red ones. No, I like it. It's cute. It's cute. Oh, and you can put flowers here. What would we do? Orange and purple. A bit of orange. And now I'm probably going a little bit overboard. Might be a little aggressive. Nah, it's nice. Then some lights, obviously. Can't do any wrong by doing some lights. Do some maybe over the. Here we go. I think it's enough. With the bees. Oh, actually, do we have it? In the farm, so you get multiple towns. This is the like base town that you start with. And then you unlock the second town, which is a farming based town. And eventually if you get this one up to a certain size, then you can import the assets into this town. And with that, one of the farming things you can farm is you can farm bees for honey and I don't know, whatever bees produce. But they're, instead of it being like rows of green or whatever stuff, it's just like, it's a bed of colourful flowers. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. Oh, a flower roof. Ooh. I wish you could do. The only thing you can do is flower balconies. But no. Wait, hang on. Hang on a minute. You can. Kind of. Only on this part of the roof. Doesn't look like you can. No, sadly not. That would have been cool though. Yeah, only on the top part. So it's kind of a flower roof, but not quite. Not quite. Oh, my bloody cat. Luna. Go to bed? Did she open the window again? Oh. Get tree cat, hello. Can't even see her, she's so dark. Little cat. Oh. Hmm? I don't know if you can see her. All the way in the back. She's a Luna. She's a little Luna in her box. Not really see her. So dark. Just. Oh, you might see her eyes. Ever so slightly. She's so cute. She's so cute. We got her when she was like 6 months old, and it's the first time. We got our other cat when he was like 5. We adopted him, and he obviously already had his own kind of personality and things. Never really knew what his backstory was. He was a very well trained cat. Luna we got when she was 6 months, and I was mostly working from home, so I was able to, she really latched onto me. But I've never had a cat that loves me as much because of that. Well, I've never had a cat that loves me so much, and it's because, like, I basically grew up like her mother in a way. She's a very, very special cat. But since our other cat passed away, she's latched on a lot. Well, she's a lot friendlier with my husband now. Whereas I think when we first got her, he was working out of town, so we didn't see her as often, and so she didn't really get to. And because we had another cat who, you know, he had his cat, I had my cat type thing. But now she's like, he loves him. He loves him almost as much as she loves me. Almost. Oh, these guys don't have housing, do they? Oh, there is one. What do you want? Single floor. That's not happening. You, I can house. You can house in there. Yeah, we miss our little boy. He was such a precious cat. So well behaved. But, you know, it's the beauty of having pets is that the responsibility is much less than that of a human. But the time you have with them is far less than a human. Yeah, there's give and take. I think. Is there anything else that needs decorating? There's not a whole lot more to decorate, is there? It's really just solving this problem now. Bourgeoisie. I should have never invited them. Cars are interesting like that. Cats are very... I love how cats just have all their... Everyone has a little personality. Their own little meows and their... I think people that don't get it, or like they, I don't know, appreciate it, maybe is not the right word, but people just aren't cat people. I feel sad for them, you know? People that aren't pet people. And they miss out on all the, like, I don't know, all the beauty that comes with, I think, having a pet and all the, I don't know. But having pets is special. Everyone should be allowed to have a pet. That's one of the sad things about renting so often is can't have a pet. And like during the pandemic, I mean that's why we got our first cat. During the pandemic, having a pet was like a godsend. It was godsend? Godsend. One of the words. I had dogs, always loved cats. No, you don't have either. Aw. One day. One day. My husband really wants a dog, but just cats are better. Cats are so much less hassle. I think they're probably good when you've got small children who can take off some of the responsibility of walking them and running them around and stuff. Both the children and the dog. Pet bonds are coming back? Oh no, pet bonds are good. Oh, pet bonds are... Wait, I thought they were already reinstated. I'm confused. I thought they put them back. Well, that's good. Slightly adjust this and now it's going like, oh no, no, oh no. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do it correctly. Let me do one of these, and we have to move that. We have to move the school slightly, a little more space. Slightly move it there. Slightly angle it there. Okay. That means we can make this a little bit more breathing. Nice. Nice, Peter. Nice. Yep. And then this. Oh, now it's too far. No. Is it? Oh, no. No. There we go. Got rid of them, and they've just brought them back. Is it under the... I would have thought with this government that it would have been the opposite way around. It was the last government that went into action, didn't they? They were abused by the landlords before, that's why they went. The rules have been tightened up. Tenancy draw. Okay, interesting. Well, that's good. I knew there was like a bit of a like humanity side or argument for it, of like it's inhumane to not inhumane, but like it's kind of inhumane in a way. But I thought it was just because I thought it was just for people that already had pets and that they were allowed to bring them in. That's also weird. Well, I hope it does go well. Yeah, I think it's a shame people can't hear. We were just really lucky that the landlord didn't realize that when they put it up on Trade that they indicated that pets were okay. We were looking specifically for a pet place that was, you could have pets. Because we were thinking of getting something in the future. And it gives us more flexibility. And so when we were negotiating, we were just, he went through the thing, he's like, no pets? And we just like, on the thing it said it was open to having pets. And he's like, oh, I guess if it said that, then what are you guys thinking? So we negotiated up to a small dog, and in the end we ended up getting cats. Because I was like, it's a pandemic, I'm lonely, I want a kitty. And that's how we got our cat. And it was a good decision. Oh, God, she's ripped that box to shreds. There's nothing left in it. Does that do that? Interesting. How do the landlords abuse it? Extra 2 weeks of bond. I don't think it was for us. I think it was it's written in the agreement and nothing more than that. Maybe he did, or he might have changed it to like carpet cleaning or something. I don't know. I don't know how much the tenancy had changed, but at least it was noted on there that we were allowed to have pets. So it was a win in a way. Yeah, that's the one that we have to unfortunately deal with. We've had some carpet in the corners be ripped up a wee bit, which is nothing that can't be fixed, but the landlord was not happy about that, as you can imagine. But it's not like it can't be fixed. He was like, oh, I'm gonna get the whole carpet redone. I was like, no, you don't. No. And our friend that works in tenancy stuff was just like, no. You guys would win that argument. Like, that's a stupid thing. It's wear and tear. It's easily fixable. Not to redo the whole carpet. That's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why I don't know. I feel bad for people that have kids, because it's caused a lot of, well, they can cause a lot of damage. Children, you know. hitting things, throwing things, carpet spills, all that sort of stuff. And like, it would be pretty awful to have to justify or get like pulled up for that sort of stuff when it's like the cost of having a family. Like, it's just like, it's the natural wear and tear from having a kid, living in a home, and like a lot of the damage that's happened in our home is because we treat it like a home. You know, it's been our home for 5+ years. Of course, it's going to have a bit of wear and tear here and there, and it's not our fault that you corners when you painted and did stuff, and now it's wearing because you didn't do a good enough job and didn't use quality stuff. So yeah, it's wearing much faster than perhaps it would if it was high quality. Yeah. Oh, they covered it with the RTA. Well, that's good. Because that would be pretty shitty. They, if people could pull them up for kids wear and tear. Oh no, honestly, it's great. It's nice to have experts to inform the public. Important stuff. I feel like more people should be doing the number of renters we have and like long-term renters we have because of our housing situation. I think it's very important that people actually understand tenancies better or more that they do than they do currently, because of the necessity of like, well, I need a home, and if I ask too many questions or I push back on too many things, and if I advocate for my rights, they're not gonna, and it's competitive, then I'm not gonna get a home. Like, that's pretty shit. I feel bad for people in that situation. But people should be able to advocate for themselves and get a home that's, it suits their needs and keeps them happy and healthy and warm, and just sad when that's not the case. I'm gonna put a bell on the school. Yeah, get a little bell. Oh dear, I think I'm gonna have to go to bed soon. That's what happens, you keep playing and then just gets later and later. Before you know it, 2 in the morning and you're still playing and decorating. Okay, right, we can probably move some of the people in now. You want a single story home? Wonderful, here you go. And you want a regular home? There you go. And that should set off the next set of people coming in. Three categories people ask for help: relationship problems and work problems. Yeah, work problems are the ones that, well, I don't know. I think we all just kind of, most of us grin and bear it. Ooh. Starting a book club, you're a child. Okay. Let's expand a little idle to seat more avid readers. What do you want? You want a reading spot? Oh, well, I think I've got just the place for you. What's this? A reading? Oh, come on. Oh, it wants a lot of seats. Hang on. I know just the place. Surely. Surely I've got somewhere with a bunch of seats. You reckon I've already made one? How much seating is here? It wants 5 seats in the area. What about these people's houses? Over here. Yay! I did it! I found a spot with little to no effort. Yeah, I did. Doesn't last very long these days. Whoa! Whoa! There you go. I did it! Benches for bibliophiles. Worms welcome. Bookworms, of course. I'm taking suggestions. Well, questionable. Book nook. Ooh. That book nook be perfect in this little book nook here. I mean, how could you not? How could you not? Adorbsable. That's cute. That's slightly better. You got your little book nook and you got your settings.